Hey everyone, welcome to Cool Kids Art. Let's get started with me drawing Scottie Young's version of Captain America. We're going to go from simple sketching all the way to coloring. So let's start with the sketch. Okay, so let's ink this, and I am using a sharpie. So now that we have drawn in these sketch lines, now we can actually ink it with a sharpie. We're going to start out with the head. Just kind of go all the way around. Go down. Just gonna meet up on that other edge. So we got a nice little circle, right, for his face. And then now we can work on the inside. Let's go on the work on his mask. Go around to his nose area. It's kind of a wavy line, right, going all the way around to the other side. And then let's do his eyes, the opening on his mask. Again, more round shapes. Okay, and then let's do his eyeballs. Here, like this. Circle inside, and then another dark circle in there. It's kind of a funny look. Another circle, and then the eyeball inside. And now we can work on, well, let's get this little detail up here. Okay, so it's kind of like a feather shape. It's almost like a glove. And then we can do on the other side. And again, this is originally drawn by Scottie Young, comic book artist. And we got this great series called the Marvel Babies, which is really cool. And here, just a little bit of detail on the mask. So now we can do the A. I'm just gonna go all the way around. It's kind of like a bubble letter. And then once we have the outside, then we just kind of fill in the opening to make that an A. Okay, let's go down to his ear. So the Marvel Babies by Scottie Young are really cool, just incredible design, and it's really cute. That's why I'm drawing this. Okay, so his ear. So we're gonna go to the other side. So you start off, right about where his mask ends right here, and that's where his ear is gonna be. And then here's the inside ear, just a couple of little lines like that. Very simple. Okay, and then let's do the nose. It's right in the mask right here, right? So just a little circle right there. And then his mouth. So we're gonna do a little line here. This is kind of like the corner of his mouth, right? So we're putting two little lines there, and then we're gonna go connect these two with a big smile. Like a really funny look on this awesome character design. Okay, and then the teeth, just separating. Okay, we didn't go all the way around, just kind of leave it a little bit, and because we don't want to make it a little bit too apparent. All right, so now we can do the body. Let's go down. Okay, and now this is a tricky shape, right? The shield. So if you can sketch in a little oval shape first with pencil, that'd be great. If not, then you just kind of have to go real slow and then just try to draw this egg shape here. All right, that was a little tricky right there. And then let's go. We're gonna do the middle right here, and it's a little bit off center, right? Because we're seeing it at a perspective. So this circle here is actually off center, from this, because the center is here. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna do the A. Star in here. All right, and then let's do two more circles and just kind of outlining. And I know this has perspective, and these might be a little tricky, because it is an oval shape, right, in perspective. Okay, so just a couple of lines, just follow it through. And then let's do here, just kind like the armpit right there. And now we can work on his body. Okay, here's the top. And here is the arm. And we gotta do that later because we want to get this other stuff that's in the foreground first. So it always helps to do things in the foreground and do things in the background later. Star, okay. So like here, let's do his little utility belt. All right, that's a little flap there. And then now we can do the belt buckle. I'll simplify, just make one big block in there. And then here's the other side. Okay, we're gonna simplify it, just make it one big pouch. And then we're gonna connect those two. And then now we gotta do, well, let's draw in these little detail lines right here, right? Because it does have stripes. And there's the side of the body. Okay, so once we have this, now we can do the back, right? Because this hand is it's behind his body. So here's his arm, and it's got this, here's his glove area. It's kind of like a big circle right there. And again, this is kind of in perspective, it's coming forward. So I'm gonna simplify this. It's kind of like this, almost like a little fist. And then here's just little details on his glove. Okay. That's gonna be his hand. So now we can work on the leg part, right? So now this leg's coming down. Here's the middle. Okay. So then we can do a line like this. That's his leg. And here's this little knee pad, kind of like a circular shape. Connecting it, and there's actually 4 little dots there, just to add some detail, right? And now we keep coming down. Here's his boot. It's kind of like a rectangular shape here. And then this boot here, it's got a little bit of detail, but I'm gonna simplify it. Okay, so, and then here's the flap that kind of goes over his boot. That's I think if you see his Captain America's uniform. Okay, so here's the other leg coming down, and here again is the other knee pad. And a little stretchy part. 4 dots. And then we're gonna go to the boot. Okay, down. Here's the flap like this, right? And then here's the boot itself on the bottom. It's got a little bit of heel at the back. Okay. And I think that's about it. I mean, we can add in a little bit more detail. Maybe on, well, actually, yeah, he's got this little detail on his clothing, right? Like stitching on his legs. And then little folds, we can put lines like that. So once we have everything outlined, these are relatively simple now, right? So now we're just kind of adding a little detail, maybe even bring back a little bit of detail there. Okay, so here's the final line art. So I'm gonna finish it out with coloring. Alright, so here's my version of Scottie Young's Captain America. Hope you guys like this, and please stay tuned for more.